which we do not know?
Oh, well, I can talk a lot about myself. Oh, there's a lot to talk, but I will keep it very short. When I was 15, I started with kickboxing. And later on, I also started with karate, taekwondo in the Netherlands. And at quite young, I was quite young when I started to teach. And in 2001, I came to Curaçao, August 2001 with my wife and my daughter. And my son is born in Curaçao in 2002. And when I came here, I started to work at Monsieur Farid Institute. I'm a physical therapist, physiotherapist. And now it is named the SKR Group. Till now, I work at the same place. And besides my work, I started to teach kickboxing, boxing, MMA.
How did you start? How did you get involved with CURABOX? How did CURABOX start?
Okay, CURABOX started as Curaçao Boxing Association in 1977. So that was before my time. And when I began in 2009, I became the president of the Curaçao Amateur Boxing Association, CABA. And I also started in 2003 the Curaçao Martial Arts Federation.
Okay, so you started both federations, and
no,
now you're
yeah.
just with CURABOX,
Yeah.
or you still?
No, I didn't start the CABA because that was in 1977. Yeah. But because we had to change the statutes, okay. We directly changed the name from CABA to CURABOX because I thought it was a better name.
Yes, definitely. It's much nicer than CABA. So yes.
Yeah, CABA.
CABA. Yeah. So literally translated, CABA means finished. So CABA.
Yeah.
All right. So Edwin, what is the vision of CURABOX?
Okay. The vision of CURABOX. Actually, when I started because I come from the kickboxing. And I switched to boxing because I had Olympic ambitions. My English is not so good.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Okay.
It's perfect.
So in 2009, because I thought we can win medals at Olympic Games with people like Shemaina Betrian, Benny Zimmerman, and but yeah, like you know, in 2010, October 10, 2010. My Olympic ambitions were crushed because the Netherlands Antilles fall apart and we lost our Olympic recognition. And now the vision is more. The vision is also to get the sport of boxing big. A lot of clubs, a lot of people that train boxing not only for competition, but also for recreation, like what you do here, also for fitness. So it is a good, boxing is a very good conditional training, and if you feel good in your body, your mind is also feeling good. So it's for mind and body.
Perfect.
So yeah, I like to get the sport big, and I think we are not doing a bad thing because we have a population of 150,000 about inhabitants. And we have 12 clubs.
And it's very challenging, so
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
All right, so coming to that, I want to talk to you really briefly about the upcoming fights. I know you have Curaçao Boxing Association is organizing some fights on August 26th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Tell us about the upcoming fight. Before you do, what does it take to organize these fights? So, from boxer registration, how does this work? If you're a boxer and you want to join one of these fights.
Okay, yeah. If you want to join fights, okay, 25 and 26 are because we have championships, and there are 2 weight categories with more than 2 boxers. So they first go to the semi-final to decide who's going to the final. So we have 2 days, but the finals are on August 26th. And all the boxers that will participate, there is no one that never stepped into the ring. So all of them have at least one bout, because it's a championship, Curaçao National Boxing Championship. And yeah, to organize or to, if you want to participate in boxing, it is not that easy, because the matchmaking has to be equal. I mean, kijk, we can.
How do we match up? Just you against me, or how does it work?
Kijk,
does it go by weight,
with
age?
With a lot of sports, like we can play tennis.
Right.
I can play tennis with your son.
Yes.
Because we need rackets and we just play.
Correct.
But you don't play boxing. You can play a lot of sports, but you don't play boxing. So it is important that they are the same gender, the same weight class.
About experience?
Yeah, that is also important, and the age division. So, yeah,
there's a lot of things that
they
work
must match
to do these matchups.
Yeah.
All right, and what about the event itself? What does it take to have a successful event? Like all the people involved. Tell the viewers or the listeners how many people are involved when it comes to have an event. Does everybody think this? We just put a ring down and we...
You know, now very actual for us is the podcast, because we did a coach course. No coaches, no boxing.
Okay.
But there's also no boxers, no boxing.
Yes.
No referees, no judges, no boxing.
That's right.
No ring doctor, no boxing. No first aid, no boxing. No official boxing ring, no boxing. So you need all those things to organize a boxing event.
Right. So you have a lot of people involved with this.
Yes.
And you have a DJ, obviously.
Yeah,
You also got an
the
MC.
ring announcer.
Announcer.
The food and beverage, the venue, the barriers, the chairs, tables, security. There's a lot.
It's a lot bigger than most people would
think.
think.
The promotion, the medical checks, the weigh-in, the registration. It's
a lot. All right, so that's where I wanted to get at. My next question, it's up to you if you want to answer it or not, but how does CURABOX be able to pay for all of this? How does it work? Because obviously, with all these expenses, the chairs, the ring, the ring doctor, the MC, AHBO, like you mentioned, first aid. How does this work?
Okay, to get it financially done.
Yes, and the referees, the judges.
Yeah.
How does this work?
Look, referees and judges, they are volunteers. Okay, so just like the board, so we don't have to pay them, but you have a lot of expenses. Right. Sponsoring and subsidy, it's very little. You cannot count on that. You get some, but it's very little. So the most important thing is the income from entrance. People that pay tickets to watch the bouts. So that's just, but then the promotion is also very important, and that is also costing a lot of money. But that, thank you, George. At the boxing event, a lot of people, they want to see, especially family and friends of the boxers that are competing. So and we can ask money as an entrance.
And what are the ticket prices going to be like for this upcoming event? Okay,
for this upcoming event, it is only the final date, the finals on August 26th. That is in the pre-sale. General is 20 guilders, and ringside is 35 guilders. I know it was before ringside was higher, but we want to get more people. So maybe a lower price will help. And that's pre-sale. At the door, the tickets are $5 more.
Okay.
So and the pre-sales is at all boxing clubs.
So at all boxing clubs. So guys, you heard it here from Edwin himself. At all boxing clubs, you'll be able to pick up your tickets. Starting as of when?
I think next week Monday. That is, let me see. I think August 6th.
Okay, so as of August 6th, people can go to the boxing schools.
But you can watch the social media, the CURABOX Facebook, our Facebook. We have a website, boxing.cw.
Okay.
All the information you can find on the website about the event. There's more to
what I wanted to ask while we're on the topic of, so guys, you guys heard it here, right? So as you can see, there's a lot going on to have a successful event, and without the people, without the public showing up to watch these events, it will not be possible. Okay, so make sure, get involved, come out, come watch these local boys, show them your support, show them your love, buy tickets, bring the whole family, and yeah, I mean, it's very important because if there's no ticket sales, all funds are wasted, and CURABOX won't be able to hold more events and do things for these young kids, okay? These young kids I know very well. They've been training very hard. So please come out, show your support, show your love, come out to the event. And to my next question to you, Baas, if somebody wanted to help a company or somebody that's listening to this, what can they do to get involved, or who do they contact?
Okay, they can contact me by email at info@boxing.cw. So yeah, because people that for donations and sponsoring, they are more than welcome. So we can develop the sport of boxing more. We can organize more competitions, and also we can send people to international competitions. This Sunday, 2 boxers will go to Colombia, Cali, for the Continental Championships, and also a referee, our most experienced referee, will go for a course, and he will pass his experience over there, what he learned, his knowledge, he will pass over. Yeah, we do a lot of courses for judges, referees, because they are also important. And yeah, but if you want to join as volunteer, you're also more than welcome. Yeah, contact me, my telephone number.
Yeah, go ahead.
That is
they're not calling me, they're calling you. So
599 and 524-2504. I forgot in that camera.
Yeah, watch it that camera, give it again.
Okay.
All right. If anything, we're going to post it afterwards as well.
You find the boxing.cw. There you can find all the information. Information about the boxers, the rules, anything you want to know. The calendar, yeah, the clubs. If you want to join boxing, you can contact one of the 12 boxing clubs. They are all over the island. Yeah, just visit the website.
Perfect. All right, Baas. We're gonna have to wrap this up for today. Yep. Guys, don't forget, come out, show your support, show your love. Any questions for Baas? If you're on Facebook, I have my chat open. Ask your question. If not, we're gonna wrap this thing up, and we're gonna get out of here. All right. And first, also, thank you, Baas, for being here with us. I know you're a busy man. So thank you for taking the time out and coming here on Real Talk. You're actually our first very guest, man.
Yeah, I want to thank you for the possibility and that you invited me as your first guest.
Of course. I wouldn't have it any other way, man.
I hope to continue with this Real Talk.
Yes, we're definitely going to continue with this. I think my next guest will be Alexander Stephanie.
Oh, okay.
Very doctor.
Because you want to do this once in a month, or
I'm going to be doing it every 2 to 3 weeks, depending on what's going on in the boxing scene. Yes, I'm trying to I have a whole program listed out as for things that we want to do, and especially to promote boxing on the island of Curaçao.
Yeah. So
You know.
next time it's a medical aspects.
Yes,
Yeah,
so the
okay.
next one would be if Dr. Alexandra, the ring doctor, accepts,
Yeah.
she'll be our second episode.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
So I see no questions coming in. So guys, we're going to wrap this up. Stay tuned. Remember, Real Talk in 2 weeks. Hopefully we'll have another episode. And just follow the website on Instagram. It's Boxing Real Talk. Follow us, like us, share it. And yeah, anyone that wants to get involved with Curaçao Boxing Association, and you want to give your donations, feel free to go to boxing.cw, and all the information is there. All right?
Okay.
Last,
Okay.
thank you.
CURABOX.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. We got that.
Okay.
Take care.